Shalom, shalom, Yashar Allah. I'm going to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahakadash, which in the petty Hebrew names, created names of Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your sister brothers, let's believe everything is true. And shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Shalom. Now we're gonna watch a clip. Some I've noticed, Yasharala, that we're about to go through that is, indeed biblical and prophecy. And you can feel it. You can feel it all in the air. And that's just coming race war that's about to pop off, man. Especially with Jake and Esau. And I say Jacob or Jake, I'm talking about the children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. And when I say Esau, I'm talking about the so-called white man. Hey, about to go head up. That's what's about to happen. And then, you can see the Lord is really kicking that in because he's making these devils make movies to stir up their racial tension, which we're going to watch a clip of that, a very stupid movie that's going to come out. But the whole point of that movie was to, stir that racial tension. So we're going to watch the clip of the movie, and then we're going to watch a clip with the reactions of it, because it's doing what it was intended to do. And you can just feel the vibration in this society. And you can tell that Esau and Jake, they about to go head up, because the 2/3 Jakes, Israelites, they're now starting to see who their enemy is. Usually they just attack other Jakes, but now they putting hands on Esau now. So it's about to get on and popping in a minute. So no further ado, let's watch this clip of this little dumb movie that's coming out. Very stupid movie. I can't believe they making something so dumb. Like, who gonna go see that whack stuff?
I know you can feel their discomfort, Aaron. Watching you walk through a room full of white people was the most painful thing I've ever seen.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I don't want to take you to a job interview. There's a recruiting class starting right now, and we got to get you in it.
Welcome to the American Society of Magical Negroes.
I don't really understand.
It's easier to show you. What's the most dangerous animal on the planet?
Shark.
White people, when they feel uncomfortable. White people feeling uncomfortable precedes a lot of bad stuff for us. That's why we fight white discomfort every day. Because the happier they are, the safer we are.
The name needs a little updating, maybe like magical black people, or I guess that doesn't have the same ring.
You ready?
Oh, wow.
Your first client is a Jason Munn. His morale is far too low.
Hey.
Hey.
Darn it. I was hoping there was a station right next to him.
Oh, is this one spoken for?
No?
Yeah, it's actually fun and weirdly relaxing. It's like being a secret agent with none of the danger.
Hey, I'm Lizzie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
She's great.
Yeah, she's cool.
You kidding? Come on, man. She's smart and funny.
I know what you were doing going on about her. You're trying to set us up.
No. That's not what I was doing.
You cannot have a relationship with Lizzie now. Because if you don't put Jason first, everyone's magic will fail.
I've always felt like it's my job to make white people feel comfortable, and here it literally is. But maybe it shouldn't be.
I got a great plan to ask her out, but I'm gonna need your help.
Do you think you could, work your magic?
Hey, is he talking about me?
Hey.
Oh my, wait, are you?
But I've traveled a long way. Someone defied the society. Who was it?
You didn't let her go like I told you. If you interfere with her or your client, you could have your memory erased. You won't even remember she existed.
Even though we might never see each other again, I need you to know that what we had was real.
I'm curious to see how you gonna make it out of all this.
Now I can see a little stupid movie with David Alan Grier. They're making a movie, and Esau's ticked off about that line that he said in the movie. He said the most dangerous people are what? He said sharks. He said no, white people. Ooh, Esau mad about that. You know why? Because it's true. It's true. You know, if not, go to John 10 and 10. You know, all Esau does is kill, steal, and destroy. So that's why they're mad about that. Because Esau right now has been exposed. His Hollywood has been exposed. They're doing movies like Esau's being aggravated right now. And the reason that's happened is because the Lord said that there will be race wars. You know, we'll just go get that. Because a lot of people don't even know that. Let's go get that. Let's go to Matthew 24 and 7. And it reads, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Now, when you see this, a lot of people say, oh, I can see somebody trying to spin it. When they say nation versus nation, that's talking about countries. That's America versus China or something like that. But no, because he said kingdom versus kingdom. So that would be America versus China or Russia, you know, versus Ukraine. That's kingdom versus kingdom. It said nation. When you break that word down, nation, it goes to an ethnic background, nationalities. You know, our nation, we are the nation of Israel. Your so-called white man is the nation of Edom. Those two nations about to bump heads because they always bang. When you go back to Esau and Jacob, they never got along. And Esau sought to spill the blood of our forefather Jacob. So now the Lord gonna put it on all their spirits to do that. And then Jacob, you know, he been roused up. You got Jake fighting Edomite women in courtrooms. You know, all kinds of stuff like that. Like, Jake wilding out right now. So when Jake starts attacking Esau, because we're stronger than them, Esau gonna start getting hurt. That's gonna give him the full range to go get his robot military online. You know, to pull that sword out heavily. He's gonna feel like, I gotta protect my family. These niggers are mad. These niggers are crazy. You know, because they're already scared of us. So that's gonna pop off. And this movie is gonna help stoke that. So when it said nation shall rise against nation, you know, there's gonna be everybody. Everybody gonna be banged. You're gonna see Moabite versus Ishmael versus Hamites, which is Africans. Like, all the nations about to start banging with each other because society's gonna collapse. It's gonna be like a purge. And the two major players, which is Esau and Jacob, they're gonna go head up for supremacy of ruling the earth. And we already know through the scriptures who's gonna win. You know, but nonetheless, we're here. We gotta watch it play out. You know, and we don't need to get, you know, caught up in that, because a lot of Jakes is gonna be, I gotta fight for my kingdom, my planet. And they're gonna go out there carnally, which is what Esau wants. This is happening so the 2/3 can get their judgment. Is why it's happening. So let's go check some reactions off that movie, because it's definitely doing what it was supposed to do. And like, I can just, like, at my jobs that I go to, I can feel the tension rising. Like, for example, yesterday, you know, I was talking to a couple co-workers, some Jakes, and they had an Edomite with them. And we got to talk about the next paid holiday we're going to get, which is MLK Day. So the Edomite was like, you know, what y'all going to do for MLK Day? And the Jakes and me, we was all like, we don't celebrate that day. And he was all like, y'all don't celebrate Martin Luther King Day. Why y'all don't do that? We was like, you know, shoot, that dude ain't nothing, man. Old aged dude, we don't celebrate. He ain't to be celebrated. And it pissed that Edomite off that we don't celebrate MLK Day, which is an indication. See, the two Jakes with me, you know, they carnal, they worldly, so they didn't know why Esau's getting upset about that. But I know why Esau's getting upset about that. Because they need the MLK spirit to put us in the docile spirit so we don't fight back. That was the whole point of Martin Luther King. So with Jake not caring about, you know, celebrating Martin Luther King Day and all that spirit, man, Jake ready to get at Esau. So he got angry because of that. And it, like, I looked in his face, he know what time it is. He know what time it is. Like, it's about to be war out here in these streets. So let's look at the reaction, because Jake and Esau ain't about to get along. We never have. It's just Jake is starting to wake up to what's going on. So let's check out some reactions to that movie and this all of everything that's going on.
It was like, why is it that we, cannot use the N word? And the truth is that nobody is saying that you cannot use the N word. You can actually use it. But the consequences, of using that is something nobody will tell you. I mean, and I hope the day you want to say it, you go to the hood and you say it, and make sure you are not in the car, And then I don't see how, because he cannot use the N
for that. Let me
word
get to the thing.
and all of racism, and telling me that black people are right to resist. Just let's get into this video.
Hey, all you cocksuckers out there, how you doing? It's your boy Jay, and I've got a bone to pick. I've got a bone to pick with the young black community.
There was a lane for you in life, and that lane is over there. Over there. That lane was not where you went. You should have, in essence, stayed in your lane, but you didn't. So, continue.
So this morning, I saw this. Now this morning, this popped up on my feed, the American Society of Magical Negroes. And me, being a realist and understanding that a lot of words are not allowed to be used in today's society, I just asked, so what, are we allowed to use this word again? Because back when this movie came out in 2016, the white community was told that word down there at the bottom, Negro, was not allowed to be used by white people anymore because it was just as bad as using the word nigger.
Number one, you will not find one single self-respecting black person that is lining up to watch a movie called The Society of Magical Negroes. You will not. You will not. I don't just plan on not watching it. I plan on talking shit about it until it comes out, then talking more shit after it does. Tell me you've never read a James Baldwin book without telling me you've never read a James Baldwin book. What black folks...
Okay, he gonna go on a whole effeminate rant with no points that gets on my nerves, but you see her little page, so you can go watch the whole thing if you want to. So that's, they banging on TikTok, effeminate weirdo Jake, and old hillbilly Edomite. And one thing I say, don't nobody care about you saying the word Negro. We used to call ourselves Negroes in the 50s and 60s. They didn't change to the 70s. Nobody care about Negro. Negro and nigga is two different words. Two different, with two different meanings. So Esau tripping over nothing, Jake tripping over nothing. But that was the whole point of that movie. And they talking like, if they was in the same room together, they go ahead and bang it out. And see, that's why we gotta give our praises to Yahweh Shah, that we vibrate on a higher level. We see what this movie was about. We see the setup. We're not gonna fall for it. Like you said, we don't give a damn about watching that movie, but dude on TikTok in his feelings, and he going on a long rant about nothing, like a broad. You seen his fingernails is painted. He got big hoops. He's a zesty Momo Jake. I bet my bottom dollar he is. And he acted like he acted like a female when it came to that. When I seen it, okay, I see what it is, and might wait to watch that garbage. It's like Harry Potter to make white people happy. That's not even a good plot to me. Had to see that on streaming. I wouldn't pay 50 cents to go see that. But nonetheless, when it comes out, it's going to spark and ruffle feathers. Primarily Edomites. Because they didn't like, I looked at a lot of comments, they didn't like that word used in that movie when it said they're the most dangerous people on the planet Earth. And the reason they're mad is because that's true. That's true. And I know Yashara, Edomites don't like the truth. And it's coming out hard and heavy right now. So, man, I ain't telling what this movie can do. I'll tell you something that's going to start the race war. Hey, don't forget Trump. They can do a lot of things with Trump, and that'll spark off these old red-bellied Edomites to get they, modern-day swords, they guns, and go do something. That's a whole play right there. They can either put Trump in the office, or they can send Trump to jail. If Trump goes to jail, oh, man, get ready for civil war. Or they can just off Trump and say a so-called black man did it. And you know that right there, woo, if they did that, that might be the move. If they did that move, it's on and cracking. Race war, instantly. It's going to be a race war. Why? Because Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua said so. So it's best we prepare for that. That's why I say keep a little supplies at your house. You know, at least like 90 days worth. That's the rule I use. The way you ain't got to get out in the craziness and fight with Esau for some oodles and noodles. You know, keep your supplies. So when this thing kick off and get bad, you can set up at your house and, you know, and watch it go down. Because Ignorant 2/3 J's going to be in the streets. They're going to stir up Black Lives Matter again. You know, Esau going to have his militia groups going and they're going to fight it out. It's going to happen. And through the Spirit, I believe Trump is going to set it off. There's going to be something happen with Trump, whether he get in or whatever, but there will be a race war. And they got movies, like they're just kicking it up. It's like a powder keg that's about to blow. You know, so let's go get something else, man. That's that second address too. Let's go get that. Let's go to second address. So people are banging over that movie. It ain't came out yet. And it has a big, I'm talking about, I was on YouTube, Yashua. It's a big uproar over that movie. Like, and the number one people that's mad about it are Edomites. You know, Jake little dumb butt get in there. I don't want it. And they all messed up, especially the coons. Don't be doing my master like that. Master good. You know, but Esau's an uproar. They all like, how can you release a movie saying that? I can't believe it. They so mad. They talking about giving David Al Greer death threats. I'm like, he just playing a role. You know? So, this second address 15 and 15. It says, for the sword and the destruction draw nigh, and one people should stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. I'm going to read verse 16 too. For there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions to stand in their power. So these people in a minute, they ain't gonna care what the mayor got to say, the governor. You know, if you're not Trump, Esau not listening to you, they gonna get their guns and they gonna get the, you know, going down Jake's block. And then Jake, you know, Jake getting angry, getting stirred up. Esau is the devil in the flesh. Jake is starting to figure that out. So the 2/3 feel like, the 2/3 are gonna feel like I gotta take matters in my own hands. I gotta eradicate Esau. And so, you know what they're gonna do? Not knowing Esau got robotic military, like Esau wants Jake to do that. So then he can pull out his big stuff and mow Jake down in big numbers. You know, this is a whole setup. Black Lives Matter is a setup. So it's a trap. So there's going to be a lot of fighting in the streets, a lot of rioting. You know, it's going to be like the race riots, man. Like Black Wall Street all over again, 1920s. You know, stuff for this time is different. Why? Because there's a hopeful elect this time. So when Esau get to that precious part, the hopeful elect, oh, it's going to turn the tides on him. Standard will be lifted up. That's what I'm looking at E like, you know, you do what you want to do, but I know how this is going to go down. You know, so it's going to happen, man. And you know it's going to kick it off? I believe to the Spirit, Yashua, it's going to be Jake. 2/3 Jakes. Because they feel like they got to fight for their salvation. They don't have faith. They don't believe in the Lord. So they don't know to chill out and get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, let the Lord work. Nah, Cardinal Jake feel like, okay, I got to get my weapon. I got to go out here and, you know, cleanse the earth of these old, you know, these devils. 2/3 going to do. And Esau be like, say, I told you. They was violent. They savages and they no good. We need to ethnic cleanse them. You know, like they doing in Israel right now. They going to do that. So, to further prove that point, I'm going to go get a clip, another clip, from my Ox page, which he has something too, which y'all should go watch that lesson by my Ox, Kadar Shahan. This is a good lesson too, right here. This is a very good lesson. Y'all should go watch that. So, check out this clip he got. It is Jake, you know, 2/3 Jake, starting to wake up, little slow bellies, like about time, but they not going to wake up to the truth. They're going to wake up to the truth that Esau, because the wicked's been revealed. 2 Thessalonians 2:8, that's happening. The wicked's been revealed. So now that they see who their enemy is, it's not their own people. You know, Jake been harassing his own people for a long time. We've been dealing with these hard-head, Pookie and Ray Rays, You know, you gotta watch out for Jake. Jake a whole menace. Now Jake is like, hold up. I ain't gonna fight my own people. I'm about to go fight who the problem is, which is Esau Edom. And that's gonna be all kind of craziness right there. So let's go peep this other clip and take out this Jake's take of what's going on to show you that Jake is getting, you know, some type of knowledge, some type of, you know, consciousness. This ain't gonna be enough to get the truth, but it's enough for him to know what the problem is. So let's check this clip out.
Another clip, matter of fact, let's grab it real quick so I can find it. Let's see. It's another clip. Here we go.
Just don't feel like America's good enough for my motherfucking people. So what? I said that shit. You don't like it? Fuck you. America ain't good enough for my people. Look what my people have been through. Look where we are today. We haven't moved as far as we could have moved if we weren't instructed. That's why I don't like America, because America keeps them goddamn clamps on your ass, right? Every time you start flying a little too motherfucking high, they start clipping at your wings and fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think the place is good enough. The food ain't good enough. Yeah, we cook some good goddamn food. I will admit, we can throw down. But all the hormones, all the shit they add to the food, it ain't good enough. It's fucking with our temple. That's the reason why we be sick, and other people that got similar DNA to us don't be as sick, because we are being fucked with. You know what I'm saying? The food ain't good enough for us. The entertainment. Have you seen them other mothers try to dance, try to copy us? Shit ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? The bills is too goddamn high. It don't make sense. It places an unnecessary amount of stress in your life that you don't need. You know what I mean? Like, y'all go ahead. Tell me about all the positive shit America is for black folks. Tell me. Other than a source of income, a place to make money, a place to get a noose around your neck, and tax season how it tightens tighter and tighter every goddamn year. Y'all tell me about America. No, I don't have a whole lot of love for the place, because I know my people can do better. They can do better. If they were just left alone, just allowed a piece of land where they can just flourish, they could do better. But because people know the power of that, they won't allow it in America. So, yeah, America ain't good enough for my people. And I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I really don't.
You see that?
See that? Hey, Jake said no lie right there. Jake said no lie right there, man. Like, as I said, you can tell he like a nigga Jake too, but he done figured it out that America no good. He figured it out. He said it. Because like the evidence of Black Wall Street is on every Jake mind. That's been like highlighted now. So like he said, they leave us alone, we'll make utopia, which we will get that. Little did he know. As I said, see, he don't know we got a kingdom coming. He talks with a lot of frustration. And you tell he gonna get his weapon and go out there and think he got to, you know, cleanse the place. Now, no, the Lord know what we dealing with, and it's coming. You know, getting this truth and have patience. But 2/3 ain't here, and they starting to feel all that pain, man. Like you said, you try to go so high, they clip your wings. Everybody, like, all the entertainment industry is coming down. So all them little rich people, you know, they like Esau try to roll out like, well, he made it. Man, they had to bend over to get that. They no good now. That's not making it. That's a sellout. You know? That's starting to be like mainstream knowledge right now. You get taxed, like you said, taxed. The food ain't no good. The water no good. The air no good. They're trying to poison us. Jake is starting to realize that. That's why Jake is getting roused up. Jake is starting to see, like, hold up. Like the matrix is coming undone. Esau is the problem. He said, if our people be left alone, we'll make something happen. That's true. We done it before. Black Wall Street. If Esau get out the way, we make great things. We the salt of the earth. We do things that's beneficial. We're the real caretakers and the real people that's supposed to rule the planet Earth. Everybody's starting to realize that now. So Jake is getting angry. Jake getting roused up, man. That Jake, he gonna do something. You can hear it in his voice. He gonna do so. He getting roused up, man. All these little hood Jakes getting roused up. They been, you know, shooting that little Ray and shooting that Pookie, and that ain't doing nothing, man. They like, no, I know who the problem is now. So let's go to this. Because Jake is definitely getting roused up, man. They attacking the Edomites. And you know, Esau scared. He ain't want that. That's why I say they want Martin Luther King spirit. They want you to be docile, bow down to them, love them, think they're great. Man, everybody looking, you ain't great. You old pasty, non-flavored, hateful. You the real T. Everybody's starting to see that. So check it out. This is Genesis 49:9. Judah's alliance wept. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? No lion's whelp. No whelp go to like, a young lion. And it said, as an old lion, who should rouse him up? We know who's going to rouse him up. Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. With this coming race war is rousing Jake up. Jake tired. He said, you go so far and they clip you down. That's true. He does not like Jake to do anything beneficial. Like if you got something like a business and your business is flourishing and you ain't giving Esau a piece of your pie, and they'll shut your stuff down. You only allowed to have the devil, will allow you to have. If he can't benefit off of it, he gonna say you can't have it. You done broke this law, broke that law, we gotta shut you down. I've seen it millions of times over in my lifetime. I've seen it over and over again. Only time Jake got something and you see it really flourishing and he ain't got no problem, he cooning it up. He probably a Freemason. He done sold out. But when Jake is authentic and doing it without Esau, it's a major problem. So Jake is getting tired of that, man. Jake want to be free. That's what Jake is really looking for. He looking for rest. He looking for rulership. He looking for freedom, which is all coming. Through our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Bashmi Awashad. All that stuff is coming. But it's a process. We got to be patient and we got to wait. Colonel Jake ain't trying to wait. Colonel Jake about to go fight Esau. That's what they about to do. Because Jake is angry, upset, roused up. Esau is upset, roused up. The working class Edomite, because he's broke. They're broke. They doing worse than us. They smoking meth and all kinds of stuff. So they angry. They looking at Jake. Jake still ride nice cars and got the job they wish they had. Oh, Esau don't like that. Then these movies is making Esau mad. They fanning them flames. That coming race war, it's gonna happen. A lot of Jakes I talk to that's in the world, they be, I don't want it to happen. Can't we all just get along? Like, dude, you better grow you some nuts. Because war is coming. Whether you ready or not. So if I know, you best be ready. And the best place to be is in the house of David. When you get protection. Because Esau about to pull out his old robotic AI military. That's gonna be crucial to Jake. Only the hopeful elect gonna make it through this, man. And that leads me, I'm gonna end off this right here since I say that. Because we're about to go into time, that's why it's called Jacob's trouble. Because Jake about to get, 2/3 about to get messed up. Man, through this times, man. He gonna be justified in bringing that sword against Jake again. Because he already got a perpetual hatred. They already want to see us, unalive. So he's gonna wait for Jake to get roused up, put his hands on a couple people, do a couple little stuff, and they go, they some T's. We gotta initiate the droid unit 005. You're gonna see that in the news, and man, RoboCop will be out there laying Jake out. We're gonna further this, make everything go kablooey. So this Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And who's that he? That he represents the hopeful elect. If you in this truth sincerely and Yahweh Shah loves you and wants, to keep you, to build the kingdom on you, you will be saved out of this. So that's why hopefully we're not scared of the race war. We know it got to come. Not afraid of it. Got to come. We need it to come. Because what the Lord said, I should save you out of it. It said, for this day is great that none is like it. So we've had like Jacob's trouble kind of like it, but really Jacob's trouble is coming to my this time. Because this time it's going to be, like I said, no day is like it, because you're going to have satellite weaponry. Esau got satellite weaponry. You got robot dogs, Terminators. Esau going to be using. That stuff went on. Our ancestors didn't deal with that back in the day. Esau just had guns or swords and spears, but now they got robotics ran by AI, drones, that they about to use to mess up Jake. High frequency weapons. Supersonic weapons. They're going to play to mess Jake up, man. And if you ain't part of the hopeful egg, you will not make it through this. I don't give a damn how much ammo you got, how good your guns is. Esau has a better gun. He has a better sword. So if you don't have spiritual power, divine intervention on your behalf, you will not make it through this. That's why everybody I love, I tell them, getting this truth. It's your only way to make it through Jacob's trouble. You got to have the spiritual protection on you. You got to have it. No, this is going to be the way we eat. It's going to be the way we drink. It's going to be the way we're going to be safe. Because this race war is going to be crazy, man. Because Esau, hey, like, his blessing is a sword. So, you know, he got top-notch weaponry, man. It's going to start with the militia groups, little Joe Six-Pack Edomites, and then, you know, the government going to get involved. They're going to be issuing out the MOTB. If you take the MOTB, I ain't going to gun you down. And that's the thing going to roll out. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be fighting in the streets. And this is coming soon. I believe this probably could take off this year. We'll see. But it's coming soon. So stay locked in this truth, Yashar Allah. So with that, man, I hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwam Yashar Allah. And stay locked in because our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, is quickly on the way. Shalom.